Good evening, viewer. Welcome to our Glory Globe TV. Here's the breaking news. Yes, Lok Sabha clears digital personal data protection bill amid disruptions by the opposition over Manipur issue. The Digital Personal Data Protection Bill 2023 aims to provide for the processing of digital personal data in a manner that recognizes both the right of individuals to protect their personal data and the need to process such personal data for lawful purposes, the Ministry of Information Technology said. Companies and institutions can be penalized for non-compliance and for failing to take reasonable measures to prevent data breaches. They will also be required to stop retaining user data if it no longer serves the business purpose for which it was collected. Data Protection Bill, once enacted, will enhance the privacy cognizance of Indian citizens by empowering them with their privacy rights through transformative accountability measures to be adopted by enterprises. Driving robust protection and security measures combined with effective privacy policies and grievance redressal are the layered requisites towards its compliance, said Manish Sehgal, partner, Risk Advisory, Deloitte, India. Data is the currency of the digital age, and processing of personal data is the pivot around which today's digital economies resolve and also to revolve. Now, with the strides made by AI, artificial intelligence, personal data can be processed with unprecedented velocity and sophistication. Ironically, despite the volume and variety of personal data in India due to the absence of a proper privacy framework, citizens have not had sufficient control over their data and businesses have struggled to find legitimate ways to collect and process personal data. That is all set to change when the DPDP will become law. This law, when enacted, will touch the lips of more Indian citizens and businesses than any other in recent time. Hemant Krishna, partner, Sardul Amarchand, Mangal Das and company. No company or organization will be allowed to process personal data that is likely to cause any detrimental effect on the well-being of a child. The bill has relaxed penalty norms compared to the proposal made in the draft DBDP that was circulated for public consultation in November 2022. If the board determines of conclusion of an inquiry that breach of the provisions of this act or the rules made thereunder by a person is significant, it may, after giving person an opportunity of being heard, impose such monetary penalty specified in the schedule, the bill said. Under the schedule, maximum of rupees 250 crore and minimum 50 crore can be imposed on entity violating the norm. No suit, prosecution or other legal proceedings shall be also lie against the central government, the board, its chairperson and any member, officer or employee thereof for anything which is done or intended to be done in good faith under the provision of this act or the rules made thereunder, the bill said. Provisions under the bill enable the center to block access to content in the interest of general public or getting reference in writing from the board. Minister of State for Electronics and IT Rajiv Chandrasekhar said that the bill, after it is passed by Parliament, will protect rights of all citizens, allow innovation economy to expand and permit the government's lawful and legitimate access in national security and emergencies like pandemics and earthquakes, etc. It will take a lot of the concerns and a lot of misuse and exploitation that is done by many of these online platforms, puts a break on the once and for all. This is certainly a legislation that will create deep lasting behavioral change and create high punitive consequences for any or all platforms that misuse or exploit personal data of Indian citizens, Chandrasekhar said. Behind this report, Glory Globe TV, Delhi, India.